Okay, the sky is clearing up and the sun has finally come out. So let's see if we can get this little guy back in the air again, and hopefully you can see it this time. And I've got it in mixed mode. Yeah, maybe you'll be able to see it now. I toned down my dual rates on the aileron to 85% from 100% because the roll rate was a little too fast for my taste. That's better. And we still have a 4 to 7 mile an hour wind out here, so I think it's handling the wind really well with the gyro. And I also think that with the 450 milliamp 2-cell LiPo that I have that weighs 24 grams, I think that with the FPV camera in the nose, which is going to add about 5.5 grams probably, I think the CG will be just about right. I think that I like the way it felt when I had it up last time in manual mode. It was just slightly tail heavy, and I think that with a FPV camera in the nose, putting the CG about where the lines are for the servos, I think will be just about right. But pretty fast for a little 2-cell wing. Almost caught a weed there. That would have been bad. Okay, so let's see. I increased my dual rate on my elevator. Flipped it right over. On my elevator up to 110%. So I think the gyro is just kicking it over. But I like the roll rate on it now at 85% dual rate. Yeah. Now let's try it in the other direction. A little bit slower in the other direction, I think, because of torque, motor torque. Okay, so let's put it in full gyro mode and see what we have. Okay, now we have it in full stabilization. Well, I still get a pretty good angle on it. It's like it said in the documentation, it cuts it down to about 40%. You can't make real tight turns with it now. As you can see it hitting the wind up there. But that's not too bad. For full stabilization, I'm hands off right now. I'm completely hands off. And it's going into a crosswind. So that is pretty darn good. I'm going to go back to mix mode. Bring it back this way before I run out of range. I had my timer set for 4 minutes, and I'm in the throttle quite a bit. And I landed and I checked the 450 milliamp 2-cell LiPo, and I still had 7.7 volts in the pack. So you could probably get 6 minutes, maybe a 7-minute flight, depending on how much you're in the throttle. So it seems to have pretty good efficiency on that little 2-cell LiPo. Alright, so now I've had it in all 3 modes, manual, mixed mode, fully stabilized, and I'm pretty impressed with it. I think this is going to be a cool little wing. So anyway, let's see if we can bring it in for a landing. It is so rough out here, especially for a little wing like this. That was a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm definitely going to be putting a micro FPV camera in it now and bringing it back out. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool little micro wing. I'm going to be putting a lot of flights on it, especially after I put the FPV system on it. I think it's going to be a blast. So, and hopefully when I come out here next time with it, it will have a little calmer wind out here. The wind is still at 4 to 7, so I think this little tiny thing handled it just great. The hands off on the gyro system, I mean, it just stayed nice and straight and level. I can't complain about the gyro system. So thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out our Patreon site. We have a lot of free content there as well. And I will see you in the air.